Alright. I guess I can start this. Okay, I think we're good. Right, so I have to redo this again. So I really don't want to skip anything.
As you say. Come, let us end this.
Bye.
Most excellent. It is begun. Get off! Now you fall!
Oh, I didn't do that guy.
More of the fiends ahead. Right way. As you say.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
Ah, boy. Wow. Infinity and beyond? Hi.
To infinity and beyond, huh?
Well, yeah.
That's what it looked.
I am Puck.
Now that is a proper civil greeting,
'Cause I'm a
even
dog.
here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer.
Oh, that's
You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for it was not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it
Rock
pleases you.
time.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
Yeah, you have a nice boobs for someone of your age.
God, Cleo. She has support.
Oh, if you must
You don't
protest
see
so
the corset
quickly,
dress.
perhaps I need not ask. So much about you
I
is
don't care,
uncertain,
saggy or not.
and yet I believe.
Don't care if it's
Do
saggy
I?
or not.
What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Okay.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings.
Stockings?
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Oh. You cute little country bumpkins.
Miss Saggy and Miss Side Boob.
Well, it's all in style this time.
All in style.
Whoa, what's up, dog? First, I need to help the dog. And I don't remember where it is.
How did you get back here so fast?
I don't know.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle.
Oh, there you are.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Give me my dog. I know you want to give me the dog.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful.
Why do
Give me
you
a
say it's
moment,
your
I'll make
dog?
this into an ointment.
Well,
He looks better already. I'm sure
know.
he'd thank you himself if he
seems
could.
to be not having any owner, so
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can
I
see
guess
about
I'm-
imprinting him on you.
see, told you.
Yeah, you told me.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just
Cause I'm a
well,
pug.
take another look.
I know how dog works.
Yeah.
Where are you? You're a good boy. Where's a good boy? Where are you? I don't care. Also,
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls.
You're
They
not
were
Grey
both
Wardens
very
yet.
odd.
not yet.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so.
Apparently, I
They
thought I
might be
already am.
apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes
you now?
next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Okay.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining.
Keep your blade for your wife.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Okay.
Join us, brothers and sisters.
Yeah!
Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Yeah, drink, fool. Drink, 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 drink. Yeah!
Let's go, Deathman!
Yeah! Okay. Alright. Okay, man. You had too much alcohol, man. Oh! Yeah, you had too much alcohol.
I am sorry, Davith.
You died?
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
So much blood. This game
But the
loves
joining is
scars,
not
I
yet
guess.
complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Yeah, drink! And rejoice,
From this
or you
moment
become a
forward,
demon!
You are a Grey Warden.
Tastes like burning.
Yeah, right dragons. What's up, bro?
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible.
Oh shit, I gotta do
I'm
some
glad
work.
at least one of you made it through.
Oh, not be right back yet.
Alright.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Such is what it takes
Feel like
to
I'm
be a
using
Grey
alcohol
Warden.
from the alcohol.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Oh.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Because we killed them.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. So, new screenshot, sure. More power. Power for the people. Oh, this is cool.
What is?
Entropy, drain life. Friendly fire. Okay. Dead enemy. Upkeep 30.
Shall we done?
After the joining. What's up, bro? Bros, I mean.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Nice backs, idiot.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember.
So
This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes?
Yeah.
Well, who shall light this beacon?
you could learn more about.
I have
the
a few
game
men
in
stationed
the
there.
Dragonage
It's not a
books.
dangerous task, but it is vital.
I haven't
Then we should
done,
send
but
our
she
best.
has.
Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Well, let's finish this one first before thinking of playing
Right.
another game.
Dragon Age 2.
Alistair and then she's that. I refuse to be sent on an errand. Okay, I'll do my best, you missed.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
You blonde
Enough
idiot.
of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Oh,
Thank
screw
you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yeah, you're the bad guy for sure.
You heard the plan.
Who is?
You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal
Kalen or
and
something.
ensure the beacon is lit.
The
What?
blonde one?
I won't be in the battle.
Yeah, the guy with the eye
This
back.
is by the King's personal request.
Oh,
Alistair.
that's Loghain.
If the beacon is not
Oh, yeah,
lit,
Loghain.
Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Eye luggage.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Don't roll. Right. Okay. dog. Word. Aw. Who is there? Okay. Raining, storm. Sure, we're gonna win the battle. Nice environment to lose everything.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Nice look there, buddy.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of his shop.
You will fall.
Beware flying rocks.
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Let's go, man. Yeah.
Come, let us end this. As you said.
Fire! Why are you not panicking?
Very well. Best be wary.
Help me!
Nope. I has come back.
Very well. Damn you! I shall do it. I shall do it.
Yeah, I might die.
That damn bush is blocking all your attacks.
Yep.
I shall do it. Shall be done. It has begun. Don't give them the advantage.
Hey, welcome back. Stupid pile of shit.
Very well.
Why you still up? Wake up.
Darkspawn have sensed us.
Oh no. Attack!
As you said.
Have you caught
Shall we go?
Yes. We already did.
like where you zoom out on the battlefield and tell them what to do?
I don't know. I just play along this.
Sure. Fair enough.
There's another one. Where are you? Up there. Oh.
Alright, that's it!
Okay, I think I crashed. Yeah, I crashed. Oh boy. So I have to redo everything again. Great. Great.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of his shop.
Yep.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Very well. It is begun. Now we do battle. More the fools they! Away with you!
There's so many!
Blast! We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Come, let us end this. Get off! It is begun. I shall do it. shall be given.
I'm take a nap.
Lol. Yeah, wake up, wake up.
What's wrong?
I forgot to sell my items.
Okay, fair
I shall
enough.
do it.
Oh well. It's gonna be a problem.
reload button here.
Yep.
More the fools they!
Yep.
Take that! Take that!
Journey ends.
I shall do it.
Oh, you already did. I was like, kill him dead, and then your whole party was gone.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, I need to restart again.
It happens.
Shall be given. It is begun. Very well. More the fools they. Very well.
Off I go.
We must fight! There is no glory in bloodshed!
Okay.
Your journey ends.
My journey ends.
Now you fall! Come, let us end this! It is begun.
looking through the rule book.
Very well. As you say.
As you say.
Be right back. I'm gonna go scout out for food.
All right.
Very well. It is begun.
Save for 5.
No quarter shall be given. Now we do battle. Now you fall. It's a fine thing we've done. Very well.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later.
At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
It is begun.
Very well. I shall do it. As you say. It has begun.
I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Did you try the old school RuneScape plant on the mobile device?
Nope.
Oh, it's actually very responsive. It worked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
It came out recently. Figured, you know, might look. I might get pulled away in a minute.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
My 14 friends are... My FC that never logs on is logged...
Has logs on. Okay, sure. Leave me alone.
Well... I don't know if I want to mix them in with our... Maybe one of them. I totally asked one or both to come over, but one of the both. He's a dirty vegan. Can't be trusted. Quickly, we must fight!
As you say.
That lever over there, it will release the hound.
we do battle.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're pulling me away. I'm gonna keep your stream up and in the background, like listening and watching.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
No problem. There it is.
It shall be done. Very well. Darkspawn have sensed us. As you said. As you say.
Oh boy.
like that. The beacon is over here. We've surely... missed the signal. Let's light...
Wow.
It quickly before it's too late.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Is it so easy to guess?
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not mind. Take your time. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however. We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Yeah.
Kill.
Yes, I can hear you.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Yeah.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive.
What are you doing,
I
Ruin?
thought you were dead for sure.
Bugging here. What are you doing here?
Playing Dragonage Origins.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver.
Sexy witch.
Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Did you put a ton of mods on?
Nope.
Oh.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
So how have you been? Not spoken to you in a while.
Been busy with work. So now I have the time to play some games because tomorrow is my holiday. Well, it's more of national holiday because it's Deepavali or Diwali for the Indians.
And out of all the new games you could possibly play,
well, I finished Mass Effect yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, trying out Dragonage while I'm at it.
I love the first Dragon Age. There is a ton of mods for it.
I'm leaving your stream because I keep hearing fucking Burn in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried that he was going to show up when you played because he just said that there it is. There's a ton of mods for it.
Don't care.
Enjoy.
Should have said you were streaming.
Well, I am streaming, so yeah.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. I may have answers. Ask. Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way. I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking. From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear. Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Oh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves. That is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere. Questions, questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action. Looking for new spells. Secrets you think old Flemeth has cooked up over the years. Well, they're of no use to you without years of practicing my ways. I am not like your circle with its books, you see. Not that I would mind a handsome lad to order around for a year or so.
If I were you, I'd take the Darkspawn.
About the Darkspawn? Then hear this. I laugh at a world full of stupid humans who ignore the Blight's evil and abandon their vigilance to chase mortal goals. Remember, it is up to you to destroy the Blight. Pray not for someone else to destroy it. It will always nip at your heels. Since before I was wrinkled and old. You may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her. I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete. Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here,
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
The Darkspawn have sensed us. Don't give them the advantage! For the fools they!
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Good doggo. Good doggo. Doggo. I'm name you Doggo.
It is begun. It shall be done.